This is my best friend Addie. We met on a cruise 2 years ago and became best friends really fast. That summer, she invited me to what would be the best summer of my life. I lived by the beach with the only person I could never get bored of. We haven't seen each other in a while, so I thought it was time I took the 2-hour car ride to visit again, and my first road trip alone. This is how it went. I drove literally all night. Well, I left at 7:30, so 10 o'clock felt pretty late. The next morning, we got up and went to the bakery, which is probably my favorite place on earth. And we talked to this guy, Steve, who decorates cakes and cupcakes pretty beautifully. Then Addie and I decided to catch up, which you'll see in 2 seconds.
Guys, look, I had a cookie. What else did I had? Icing.
It's smudge proof.
I had a whole mountain.
Homies, this is my first ever road trip by myself to see my best friend Addie. And okay, we had to tell the story of how we met.
Oh God.
You tell it. Okay, yeah. 2 years ago.
I'm from TNT. Yeah. Okay, so 2 years ago we met on a cruise, and at first I really didn't talk to you. Like you guys had like a whole little clan thing going, and I didn't really talk to you
I
guys.
followed everyone else
Yeah.
around.
And then why did I start talking to you guys? Like I was hanging out with the younger kids at first, and then we started hanging out, and we like really clicked.
I hung out with Matt at first.
Yeah,
So-
and you had the black hair and the wig. You wore the wig. I had one, I thought.
No, that was just my hair.
Wait, yeah, she
Okay,
had
yeah.
a black wig.
But
No,
I
she
only
had
wore
black
that when
hair.
I lived with her.
Yeah, no, she had really long black hair then. You had really long black hair.
I did have long black hair.
And we hung out with Claudia.
Oh, Claudia.
No, okay, so yeah, we started hanging out, and then I don't know, we hung out like all the time, like
We met up in an island by accident.
yeah. We
We
hung
were
out
getting
at
like
the
sulfur baths.
yeah, in the mud. And then we went to dinner all the time with we hung out like all the time, and then Claudia and your brother.
And we like obviously we all shared where we lived. And so she said she lived in Delaware, and I was like, oh, I live in New Jersey. And then she told me that her aunt owned a bakery, and I was like, no way, I want to own a bakery.
Oh my God,
Good
that
times.
was such a trip.
Oh, I wish I could go back. So yeah, anyway, so we met on a cruise, and then after that, like we all had this cruise group chat, and then me and Addie decided that we were going to, like, basically she asked her aunt if I could come visit, and then after I visited, and I like met her aunt, well, I met her aunt on the cruise, but like my dad met her aunt and everything, I wrote my dad this long behind essay on why he should let me live like with her for the summer, and he said yes. So I lived in Delaware
For an entire summer, and we worked together.
we lived in Rehoboth, which is like the best place ever because we live by the beach, which we're about to go now to the beach.
Yeah,
And
got
like
a lot of videos of that.
we worked at the bakery, and oh, it was just so good.
Yeah.
Now we're back together. So
a year and a half later.
yeah, so we're gonna go to the beach, which is like
To the beach. No. Why did I say it like that? La Playa.
The beach.
La Playa.
what?
La Playa.
Is that like a Spanish word for
Yeah,
beach?
the beach.
Something I realized coming back to this place is that you can leave somewhere, but that place will never leave you. Love you, Addie.